All right, so AEW Dynamite just ended not so long ago. My thoughts on tonight's show. I thought it was a solid show. More build for Forbidden Door. I honestly think Forbidden Door should still be a great show. You know how Tony Khan books his pay-per-views. He basically is like the Michael Jordan when it comes to booking pay-per-views for AEW. Um, MJF and Hangman, they just announced for Forbidden Door tonight. They will be facing off next Sunday. Next Sunday at Forbidden Door for the AEW World Championship. Now, I thought they was going to hold this match off till I was thinking around All Out, Russell Dream, Full Gear. I was thinking in between those, in between those shows, I thought they would hold it off, but no, they're gonna have Athena and MJF, the winners of the respective Casino Gauntlet matches, to call their shot at AEW Forbidden Door. Do I think we see two successful cash-ins, if you want to say it? No. I think one is going to be successful and then the other one's going to fail. Now, who will be successful, who will fail? Both matches, to me, they're little... I don't know, man. They're very tough to predict right now. The women's one, like I said, I wasn't confident in Athena beating Toni Storm for the AEW Women's World Championship, but now today has me thinking, like, yeah, I might change my mind on this, but we will do a full predictions and preview of Forbidden Door next Thursday on this channel, so be sure to stay on the lookout for that. But yes, basically Heyman baited MJF into giving him into MJF cashing in his contract for the AEW World Championship. And Heyman is a smart guy. He knew not to fall for MJF's games, his mind games. He knew not to fall for the bait. He saw the read option coming, and Heyman read the play, and he made the stop. So Heyman versus MJF would take place at Forbidden Door. I don't know who goes over in this. I'm leaning towards Heyman winning, but I can see them putting the belt on MJF. But at the same time, it would also suck if MJF was to be Heyman and then Heyman loses in his first title defense. It would suck, definitely. Athena, man, listen, fans have been wanting to see Athena crowned as AEW's top player in the women's division for a very long time. She has been stuck in Ring of Honor, and props to her. She's done a very good job. She's about to hit 1,000 days as the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion. So, I think if you put the AEW Women's World Championship on Athena, the division will be better for it, and we can move on to the next step. And that's revisiting Mercedes Moné versus Athena for the AEW Women's World Championship once Mercedes Moné drops the TBS Championship. I don't know to who, and I don't know when that will happen. They're probably going to stretch her reign out till October, November, because I know AEW wants to surpass Jade Cargill's record for longest reign TBS champion. They're going to have Mercedes beat that record. I think Jade's record was like 508 days or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. So they're going to have Mercedes beat Jade's record for longest reign TBS champion. They're going to have her do that. So, and it's not going to happen until October, November-ish. So yeah. But we just got breaking news. Per Stephanie, is that her name? The lady from CMLL. I don't know if that's how you pronounce her name. I'm sorry if I fuck it up. But it starts with a P. Persephone. Is that how you say it? I don't know. She will be representing CMLL in the TBS Championship Fatal 4-Way match at Forbidden Door when Mercedes Moné defends against Persephone. Let me know in the comments if I fuck up her name. Please let me know. I'll try my best to correct it next time if I do. And Alice Windsor. And then there will be someone from Stardom representing that. There will be someone from Stardom in that match as well. So I don't know who from Stardom is going to be in that match, because the majority of the Stardom talent is occupied with the 5-star Grand Prix tournament. So I don't know who's still in the tournament. I don't watch Stardom. I rarely watch Stardom, bro. I'm going to be honest. I don't know who's still in the tournament. I don't know who's in, who's out. So, yeah. if Azumi is not in the tournament, that's who you get. And I know Siri, I know she had a elbow injury. She had to go away for a while. I don't know if it was minor or major. I don't know. She'll be ready by then. What's the other girl's name? Saya Kamati? Kamati? Is that how you pronounce it? I'm sorry, y'all. I don't watch Stardom like that. So please don't kill me in the comments. Guys, please don't kill me. But yeah, that'd be very interesting, that Fatal 4-Way. Obviously we got Swerve and Okada, more build up towards the AEW Unified Championship at Forbidden Door. That honestly could be match of the night right there. Will Ospreay's back. Will Ospreay, he came back. And Kenny Omega will be back at Forbidden Door as well. He'll be back as well. Kota Ibushi, Hiroshi Tanahashi, his final match in the UK will be at Forbidden Door. And Darby Allin. They'll be teaming up to take on Jon Moxley, the Young Bucks. Claudio Castagnoli and Gabe Kidd will also be returning at Forbidden Door. Gabe Kidd, he had to miss the rest of the G1 Climax tournament with a knee injury. He had to forfeit all the other matches that he was having. I thought the injury was going to keep him out for a long time, but no, the injury was minor, and I'm glad to see him back, and he's healthy, and he's ready to go. So, yes, Gabe Kidd is in the midst. A lights-out steel cage 10-man person match. That is very interesting. So, we'll have to see what goes down. And I was thinking this might lead towards Blood and Guts, but I'm thinking to myself, isn't Blood and Guts 2 rings and 1 big steel cage? And you're going to throw these 10 guys in a steel cage match, and then weeks later you expect to throw them back in another steel cage match? I think they should give Blood and Guts to the women this year. I think we really make it fresh. Blood and Guts should be a ladies match this year. With Queen Eminata, Willow, who else? Queen Eminata, Willow. It could be Toni Storm. It could be Megan Bayne. No, it could be Toni Storm. It could be Ty Mello and Anna Jay versus Tekla's team. The Triangle of Madness. Tekla, Sky Blue, Julia Hart, Mercedes Moné, and Megan Bayne. That could be the 2 Blood and Guts teams right there. I don't know how that will work. I honestly don't know. I have to see. Maybe Athena gets thrown into the mix. I don't know. We'll have to see what Blood and Guts is shaping up to be like. Honestly, Blood and Guts does not have to be a yearly thing. You don't have to force a Blood and Guts match, in my honest opinion. It does not have to be a yearly event. With the right story being told and the right characters in the match, that would be a valid reason to have a Blood and Guts match. And yeah, man, so I can't wait to see what happens there with the 10-man steel cage match. Lights out, unsanctioned. This shit finna be a clusterfuck. So yeah, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it, man. So let me know what you guys think about that, man, in the comments below. FTR, they came, they try to beat down Cope. Christian comes out. Cope and Christian, they're back together. So that will be very interesting to see. I think it's obvious where it's going with FTR and Christian and Cope. I think it's going to be at All Out in Toronto for the tag team championships. Because I think FTR, they're going to beat Brodito at next week on Dynamite. Then they'll beat the Hurt Syndicate for the tag team titles at Forbidden Door. Then they'll drop the titles to Cope and Christian at All Out in Toronto. I think that's what they're going for, and I'm 90% positive that they'll go that route. Now they don't have to do it for the titles. Cope and Christian, they could come and cost FTR next week against Brodito, and Brodito could go on the Forbidden Door and challenge the Hurt Syndicate for the tag team titles. They could also do that route. I could see them doing that. So we'll have to see what happens there. Kyle Fletcher, he'll defend the TNT Championship against Hiromu Takashi, if that's how you pronounce it. Let me know in the comments on how to pronounce his names if I fuck it up, because I know I already fucked one up so far, or fucked a couple of them up so far. But yeah, man. Forbidden Door, man, it's shaping up to be a solid and a great show. So hopefully they can pull it off. I know a lot of people are upset about the timing of the show because all the good New Japan talent are doing the G1 Climax, and all the good Stardom talent, they're doing the 5-star Grand Prix tournament. So, Zack Sabre Jr. will also be at that show. He'll be defending his IWGP Heavyweight Championship. My prediction, I'm more than likely it's going to be Nigel McGuinness versus Zack Sabre Jr. at that show, because Nigel McGuinness is participating in the Fatal 4-Way to see who goes on to face Zack Sabre Jr. And I think everybody knows Nigel McGuinness is going to win that match on Collision. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. But yeah, man, so far more matches have been added for Forbidden Door. MJF and Hangman, the 10-man steel cage match, the TNT title match, and FTR and Cope, they'll be facing off against Nick Wayne and Kip Sabian, man. So let me know what you guys think about Forbidden Door right now, as it shapes up to be a good show. And yeah, man, take care. God bless. And I'm out. Peace.